The small and medium enterprises sector in Uruguay is in trouble while political and economic sectors demand solutions to help private small companies. Our correspondent in the country, Mateo Grille, has more.
The difficult situation experienced by thousands of small and medium-sized companies in Uruguay is a matter of concern for broad sectors. It is estimated that over 10,000 small and medium-sized companies have closed down since the health emergency was declared as a result of COVID-19. For this reason, different political sectors of the country, including those belonging to the government coalition, have demanded measures. The Colorado Party proposed giving more access to credit.
The first fundamental proposal is to make the central bank's conditions for rating companies more flexible. As you know, the central bank rates companies according to their capacity to pay the credit they are requesting. Well, we think that it is necessary to make them more flexible, especially for those companies that have fallen into a lower category during this period. So we have to restore the credit that they can receive.
Opposition sectors also demanded the government to take other measures such as pardoning debts, suspending foreclosures and creating direct subsidies to help companies in trouble. Otherwise, they claim a destruction process of productive capacities is on the way.
If we do not support this sector, evidently, we will end up with a process of destruction of productive capacities. More than 10,000 companies have already closed down Uruguay, small and medium-sized companies. Some of them very small, and therefore we understand that it is necessary for the state to support this sector in order to reduce the pressure on it, due to the important impact it has on the economy.
There are close to 200,000 micro, small and medium-sized companies in Uruguay, representing about 96% of the country's companies. They employ some 900,000 workers, almost 65% of the registered workforce. The government states that during 2020, it granted the SMEs $350 billion in loans. But the National Association of Small and Medium-Sized Companies claims that these loans are insufficient. The government measures are not enough.
Why insufficient? Insufficient because during this year, in addition to those measures I mentioned, there were some credit instruments with tougher conditions, we could say, but we are asking for those conditions to be improved even more, so that the credit would be granted to the company with no interest rate, so that the company would not have higher costs to finance itself.
SMEs also claim that the new measures announced came too late because the crisis is already affecting them. According to official figures, the Uruguayan economy dropped 5.8% in 2020, and over 60,000 jobs were lost in that period.